Hi, this is Serena at Math Genie, and I'm here to talk to you today about the CovidSlide and how it's going to affect you and your child's education. The Northwest Evaluation Association, or NWEA, suspects that children will lose 50% or more of the math that they learned in the last year and 30% or more of the reading that they learned. That's a lot. The NWEA arranges the math exam, which tracks students' progress over time. Based on that progress over time, they're able to track how much students will learn year by year and how much they might lose. Every year, students learn new abilities. As they progress throughout the year, their scores on the math exams increase. However, when they start summer, they're no longer practicing these skills all the time, and they begin to lose them. The concepts aren't as fresh in their mind. And this is what we call the summer slide. So as the school year progresses, students learn a lot, and then once schools do close, their knowledge does drop down a little. Now comes around 2020, coronavirus, COVID-19, and all the schools closed early in March. The sudden change to online was really jarring for a lot of students and teachers as well, because they weren't prepared for this. It's something that had never been done in mass for such a large group of young kids. What's generally believed is, at best, all the knowledge that students have capped out at this point. That once March hit, they didn't learn any new skills. Even though they might have been working on them, the loss of other skills they would have been working on in school hours meant that it was really averaging out. They would have a similar score. What's commonly believed, however, is that as soon as schools closed in person, the summer slide started for a lot of students. So instead of learning until July, they only learned until March. They lost several months of education. And so their slide, since there's more time, is a lot more dramatic. By September, it's estimated that students are going to lose 50% or more of their math abilities and 30% or more of their reading abilities. That's a lot. Don't let this happen to your child. So let's talk about how to stop it. First off, practice math every single day. Give your child grade-appropriate math problems. And if your child is in Math Genie, you absolutely have to practice mentals every single day. Regularity is more important than quantity. If you give your child 100 problems on one day and then let them do no math on the next 9 days, that doesn't help. They need to do 10 problems a day, or a consistent amount every day, to make sure they're really working on continuing those skills, that they're not losing anything. If you have our Common Core books, we really recommend using those for daily practice. Just a couple problems a day really helps. And make sure that you're working on their foundational skills. All of those addition and subtraction concepts, and if they're third grade or above, also multiplication and division. No matter how old your child is, make sure you're focusing on all of these skills. The older they are, just the bigger numbers that they work with. Make sure that your child, if they are third grade or above, knows fully their multiplication tables. You can check the description box below for worksheets with practice based on your child's grade level. Secondly, you want to also focus on their writing abilities. Make sure that you have your child write an essay at least once a week. A full essay, 5 paragraphs, 7 paragraphs, whatever it takes based on their age and grade level. The older they are, the more they should be able to write. And also make sure that you're editing it and they're editing it and you're improving these concepts. Don't focus on just one type either. I know that a lot of people are really focused on just the expository, the response essays, because that's what we grew up with. The schools also request concepts like quote analysis, personal narrative, story writing, all these kinds of things. Make sure that your child's working on their writing overall and that you're working on editing it too. In the description box is going to be a list of prompts. So you'll also have an idea of where to go from there, or you can personalize them. Number 3, make sure your child is reading for at least 30 minutes every single day. This isn't just comics, this isn't just posts online with their friends. Make sure that they're reading books. It doesn't have to be nonfiction books. They can read fiction as well. Anything that is grade level appropriate or reading level appropriate really helps. There's thousands of different websites that you can go to for recommendations, and there's also resources online for free books or cheap books. So there's lots of different options. Whatever is best for you is what you should go with. Again, practice, practice, practice all the skills you think are important that you don't want your child to lose. Everyday practice will make sure that you fight off the CovidSlide as efficiently as possible. Talk to your Math Genie teacher if you think there are any additional skills your child needs to learn. Don't forget to reward your child for a job well done. Don't just set goals, set rewards. Make sure that they are enjoying learning too, and you're not just making them learn. It makes it a lot easier for everyone, and the information stays in their head a lot better and for a lot longer. I hope you enjoyed this video about the CovidSlide and how you and your child can work together to prevent it. If you're not a Math Genie customer already, please visit our website and sign up for a free online class so we can help you and your child prevent the CovidSlide.